Let's make sure this is working. Okay, good. It is. Then let us get started.
우산이 없다고?
Oh. Okay. Twisted fate. Hearts drift apart, promises cross paths, and the fate of the slave girl finally reached its appointed moment. Now it is time to bring everything to an end. The sisters once looked toward the same place. Now they face each other with diverging gazes. Okay, looks like that's working good. Tiana? What are you doing here? I can hear the distance in Typhara's voice. It looks as though she can't feel any sense of reality. Tiana's voice replied was terribly mechanic. With expressionless, emotionless eyes, she replies, "What I need to do." What? Unlike you, who left your family behind and fled. Tiana clicked her fingers as she spoke, and the monster behind her growled. It was clear that it was under her control. There's something I need to do. Something you can't do. Something only I can do. What do you mean, Tiana? What do you... Wait. Reno glares at Tiana. Her chaos contamination levels have exceeded the limit. I'm sure it's affecting her mind. That's not the person you know. Wake up. When her face stiffened, Tiana began to walk. Huh. I don't know who you are, but that's mine. Shut up. With her cold voice, the monster sat up and growled. Everyone, get out of there. That's not just any old monster. The moment the cones in the were cut off, the monster's roar slapped our eardrums. I couldn't even move. The difference between the enemy and us was obvious. This should be used to save people. I can't let others intervene. Just then, Tiana's gaze lingers on me. A twisted smile forms on her face. Oh, you're the captain. We have never actually met in person. Do you know me? I don't know all of you, so I'm going to find out in more detail soon. When Tiana spoke calmly and clicked her fingers, the monster rose from the ground. But goodbye for now. I have a job to do. Let's go. We're done here. The growling monster obediently follows after Tiana. In an instant, the light that shone from beyond the rift embraced both Tiana and the beast. Damn it, where? Stop, 9. We have very little information about the opponent. We can't fight them without identifying them. Let's return to the SS Nightmare. For now, we need to form a countermeasure. To sum up, her name is Tiana. She's the younger twin of the martial Tefera here. She handles powerful monsters like servants, killed the deity, and stole the egg. How are they related? I'm not sure myself. Tefera replied in a crestfallen voice. I did hear her last tracks were found here, but I didn't know what happened in the meantime. I need that egg. I'm sorry if you know her, but I don't think we can talk it out. That's not the problem right now. That Tiana, I analyzed the voice. Numerical values sprang up above the strategic map of the SS Nightmare. These are the energy waves of the chaos burning life, and the opposite are Tiana's energy waves. They're almost the same. But with the chaos contamination levels, I'm sure she's been affected in some way. Tefera bit down on her lip. Are you saying that my sister is contaminated by chaos energy? Looks like it for now. Although, let her face it directly to know for sure. Face it directly? Fortunately, I was able to hazard a guess on the location by analyzing the energy waves. It's probably familiar to the captain. Renault's face contorted when she saw the location displayed on the strategic map. Vern. Yeah. It looks like we'll have to return to the core to settle this. The nightmare is ongoing. Just an autograph? To Vern. The captain returns to the place where everything began. The moment we finish the ascent, the unique smell of grass fills our noses. A thick forest that won't permit even the most intense of sunlight, rotting manure and towering old trees. Vern, the planet looked similar to it before. Wolf Platoon, to your positions. Others, position yourselves according to the plan. Burning life influence has grown much stronger than before. Captain, how are you feeling? Nothing much has changed. But I can feel my heartbeat speeding up, as though a massive change lies straight ahead. Take care, everyone. Vern's chaos contamination levels have increased much more than before. I expect there to be a much fiercer battle. Still, we can't step back. The captain's life is in danger. If we don't hurry. Renault, are you okay? Never mind. It's nothing. I'm remembering the last time we were here. Captain, if something similar to last time happens, I'll make sure to. So, the seed is in the captain's heart is the problem. Whether it's for Tiana or the captain, we have to move forward. There's no time to hesitate. Move. Wait, what's that? Nine asks, pointing out the halos floating in clumps nearby. These seem to have special powers. I can see something inside. With that, Nine narrowed her eyes and glared at the light particles. As she said, I could see Nine's past inside. On a planet somewhere, Nine was glued to the display window and staring at an adorable toy. With a cry of concentration, Nine struck her greatsword on the ground. Dust rose to shroud the image, but it was of little use. Nine blushes at the particles of light that appeared as the dust cleared. That won't make it go away. Nine, do you still collect plushies? I thought you stopped, saying it's childish. I don't collect them. Wait, there's something coming out. It's an illusion. It has nothing to do with me. Alright, let's say that. Anyway, Captain, I just checked the data. You're looking at Lumen. It seemed to show the memories of those who touch it. That's extremely interesting. And here in the description, Rico touched the Lumen. As Osea explained, the memories of Spites showed up on the Lumen. It seems to be some sort of matter that sometimes appears on the plane of Vern. Osea was about to continue when her body was pushed aside. Rita had climbed in between, on top of the console, both fidgeting with her ears. Hey. I feel like I have to go there. What? Don't be ridiculous. There's gonna be a battle zone soon. I'll be there. Wait! Soon, crashing sounds rang out beyond the comms. Angel's here. I don't know what happened, but Rita soon appeared before my eyes. What's wrong? It feels like I should be here. It feels like it has to be. Speaking confidently, Rita looked up to me. Take me with you. Captain, don't be ridiculous. Renault spoke in a cold voice. Meanwhile, Rita fidgeted with the lumen around her. Soon Renault blossomed into a few within the lumen. We don't have time to take care of children in this situation. We don't have time to take care of children in this... Huh? Wait, what's that? Wait, what's... Winora froze. So did her expression, as did all the others around her. No way. She laughed. The little one that showed the target's past was now showing the future when Rita touched them. Just one autograph. Even the commander of a platoon turns into a meek lamb when faced with his signature. Probably Barrow looking towards 9, if I had to guess. So, Commander, are you really going to chase the captain all the way to Vern? It would be more dangerous than usual. It would be better to be cautious there. I've already considered that when I made my decision. The captain and I aren't just casual acquaintances. I already owe a debt. Well, we certainly did receive help. Right, Wolfloo never forgets a debt. We will accompany the captain to Vern. Barrow stopped speaking abruptly. It seemed as if she'd discovered something. The squad's puzzled looks followed the direction Barrow was intently staring. Is that 9? 9? From Cladnets, the freelance mercenary ranked #1? That would be the famous person that... What would a famous person like that to be doing on the SS Nightmare? Commander, why don't you just try and pass them by without running into them? Mercenaries are notorious for being rough, so let's not try to create any trouble. Commander? Oh no, she's already gone. Come to think of it, when it comes to Cladnets, the commander's always... How should I put it? Been a fan. Like a fan following a celebrity. Then I understand. They're mercenaries with incredible achievements. Wolfloo watched on with concern. Barrow hesitantly approached 9. Right, I'll say it. So I'm planning to accompany the captain to Vern. Setting aside the egg of the deity, we need to give those pouting idiots something to shut up. Are there something called the Eternal Flame in Vern? Excuse me. As Lion looked on puzzled, Barrow, who had moved closer, held out a paper and pen. Could you give me your autograph? An autograph? 9 asked back blankly, as if she'd been asked to roast and eat the heels of her boots. Barrow answered back bashfully. I was a fan. A fan? Of me? Just do it for her, 9. Looks like you're more popular than you thought. But I've never given an autograph. You can just do it any way you want, well... Alright. 9 awkwardly scribbled something on the paper. It was barely worthy of being called an autograph. Just her name scrawled out in block letters. Sorry. I've never done this before. No, this is more than enough. Barrow beaming pulled 9 into a tight hug. The two masters of strength in a hug. I wish I could take a picture of your face and show it to you. 9's face turned red as a beet, and her mouth hung open. Before she could even respond, Barrow patted her back a couple of times and turned around. Look at this! I got an autograph from 9 of Cladnets. Well done. He said it's kind of rough on the outside, but totally soft and cuddly inside. Well, you can't judge a person by their appearance. That was cute. Seeing them in different situations. Pushing ahead. As Destiny closes in on one girl, another emerges. Every moment in battle descends and decides life and death. The decisions made in mere nanoseconds decide the winner and loser. In that sense, it is a great advantage to see a few seconds in the future. The Chaos units were about to burst out from the left ball as Reno shoots them in consecutive shots. The enemies that were about to launch an ambush from the opposite side are swept aside by 9's greatsword. And the enemies hiding in darkness were all neutralized by Tefera's quantum seeds. This isn't a battle, it's just a walk in the park. The enemy's positions are reviewed as Rita touches the lumen. Well, where they are, how they will attack, and everything. This speech should be alright. If we keep going up this path, we'll find Vern's world tree. The core of burning life is there. I'm also picking up signals that Tiana person is there. Alright. We burst through the forest of Vern for some time. Problem occurred quite a while after that. Rita had been touching the lumen all along, when she suddenly staggered and fell. Rita, are you okay? My head hurts. No one took Rita's arm to help her up. I jumped with a boiling fever from her entire body and let go. What's wrong? The energy attack from Rita's body suddenly increased. Well, I wouldn't say it suddenly increased. Watching Rita Tefera examined her body with a serious look in her eyes. Notice that some sort of energy has been stacking within her as she made contact with the lumen. Well, should I say stack? She's regaining it? Gathering lost energy? I think I saw something like this before. Is there a way for us to help her? If this is the phenomenon I'm thinking of, there's nothing we can do to help. Do you know anything about it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's top secret, so I can't tell you in detail. I would just say that this girl may be more valuable to the captain than you think. We shouldn't keep her here. We should return her to the Essence Nightmare. Tara was cut off before she could speak. Probably because she found someone hugging Rita from behind. Wait. Who's this? We didn't hear anything from nearby. They literally just appeared from thin air. I don't think that it's an enemy. But shouldn't we hear who they are? I'm sorry, but never at least tell us who you are. Did you just sigh? Who do you think you are, appearing out of nowhere and... She decided for me to hear, right? Calm down. They buried an incredulous look on her face. Meanwhile, the girl who suddenly appeared approached Rita. And placed her cheek against the struggling Rita's. There was a faint light and Rita looked more at peace at once. My head doesn't hurt. Did you help me? Thanks. Ivy. That's my name. Call me by that name in the future. You gave it to me. I gave you a name? Me? Yeah. Although it's not at this point. Talk sense. How can you suddenly appear and say mysterious things? But she helped us right now. That's true. When Anne scratched her cheek, Ivy glued herself behind Rita. It looked like a cat showing affection to its owner, but Rita's the cat. When Rita grabbed her by the back of her neck and raised her in the air, she looked even more like a pet cat. I like this. I'm going to take it. Rita stated firmly, with Ivy on top of her head. How small is Ivy? How... You really are strong. Oh no, she's not small, she's just... Put me down. Yeah, she said she's going to work hard helping us. Oh well, if she said she'll help us. Although we were in an urgent situation, we had a new comrade. The nightmare was ongoing. And there's a lot of side missions this time. It's already 2. Incarnation of Light. When the girl of a fallen nation places the garden in Vern. Pray, on left. Already spotted. Yeah. I'll have your back. Was this the last one? Seems like it. Thank you for the support. On about his head toward the reptilian girl at the back. No problem. Everyone really is skilled. Not just anyone can become an agent of the Essence Nightmare. But Rico, why'd you come all the way to Vern with us? I didn't expect you to leave your homeland to come here. You said the culprit stole the egg was in Vern, didn't you? Since the deity has disappeared, I must carry on their legacy. The captain's side should be okay, right? Rory turned a worried gaze beyond the forest. We're blocking the path to the captain best we can, but... Captain will be fine. Let's do what we can in our position. By the way, about the trees here. We turned her head while looking at the massive tree beside them. Somehow, it feels like they have some kind of resistance to chaos contamination. You can tell that just by looking? I studied natural history, along with magic. More importantly, the plants around here seem to hold life force. I didn't think you were that incredibly smart. I don't know what to do. I get goosebumps whenever I see someone that smart. But Mika's right here. It's not that impressive. Anyway, this power. It seems to originate from the one who protects the plane of Earn, like our Spites deity. If that's the case, then... Mika turns to focus on a single place. The single massive tree rising so high it seems to pierce the sky, visible from anywhere, even within the dense forest. The mysterious aura surrounding the tree sparkles at regular intervals, as if symbolizing a pulsating life force. Which lives up to being called the World Tree. What's wrong? This might be resisting the chaos that bloomed in Fern. Were that to be the case, this mysterious environment, is it the intervention of another power? A smart person is having smart worries. When you put it that way, it makes me look really dumb, Owen. Let's hold this fair as best as we can. Perhaps the power will be able to help. Before you could finish speaking, massive tremors struck all from all directions. Enormous chaos energy surged from the opposite side of the forest. That's where the captain is. Captain! What in the world is going on? So something went wrong. It's pretty nice. We're seeing some more about Rita, how she can control the lumens, which is like the memory things. We can also see the future apparently. And we had Beryl, who was fangirling over 9 because 9's a famous mercenary. Force of memories, omen of corruption. The force of memory is everything. The passive of Marshall is no different.
이상해.
It's strange. Yes? The enemies are definitely stronger than the last time we were here. We're advancing while reading the enemy's moves, but it looks like everyone's getting tired quickly. At this rate, we now swallowed our words. I'm sorry, I almost sounded weak. Well, yeah, because Barrow's basically a fangirl for all the Cladnets, which is the type of mercenary that 9 was, / is, and 9 was ranked number 1 of the Cladnets, so it's like she was really strong. So of course, Barrow was fangirling. I live to pray the captain this time. I said I'm okay. Alright, come on. Let's not talk about heavy things. Let's do some sightseeing on the way too. It's gloomy, yes, but don't you think the planet itself is beautiful? This is beautiful? It's a tourist attraction considering it's contaminated by chaos. It's one of the few advantages of the plant-type planet. I don't like the ones that keep regenerating. I suppose for 9, it's the words of people who have to beat them up in person to defeat them. Yeah, it's annoying because I need to beat them up twice instead of once. Oh, was it just an annoyance? Are you really human? Wait, be quiet. What are those? You're not pointing at plants that are moving like living human beings. They don't look like enemies. They're repeating the same actions. It's like they're playing a certain action. It's probably the combination of the plant's nature to save memories and the characteristics of the sacred chaos. They're playing the memories of lives that walked this planet. Ah, like some sort of play? Ivy would have been half dozing with her hand in Rita's, push up her eyelids. Ivy? What's wrong? Ivy shook her head once, then looked around her surroundings with drowsy eyes. Then she looked in one direction and tilted her head. This way. There's something important here. Let's follow her. Let's follow this acolyte-looking girl. I'm sure this is gonna be a good idea. Whoa! Following Ivy, Teferi suddenly screamed. What's going on? Is it an enemy ambush? Oh no, it's not that. I saw something familiar, said Teferi, then stared at the plant doll in front of her. Doesn't this look like me? And then right next to it, it was like Tiana. There was a deep bitterness in Teferi's voice as she spoke. Wait. We now approached the dolls with a frown, as though she found something. You said this interacts with these lumen things on this planet, right? Yeah, I'll say I said so. In that case, Rena held the floating light particles in her hand and made them touch the Teferi and Tiana dolls. This. And soon the plant dolls began an imitation. An imitation of someone's memories. I see. It is 10, okay, just making sure. The sisters once cared for each other. That way, that very feeling drove them apart. Moments of corruption. Let me see. I read 3 books for free today. I should go to boast about it to my sister. The girl opened the entrance to an old tent and entered. There was nothing inside the tent, where the 2 orphan sisters lived without their parents. They only had the bare minimum resources for barely sustaining their life. However, despite their blistered hands and cracked skin from arduous work, the girl was full of smiles. Sis! I studied hard. Sis? Why are you wearing that? Are you going somewhere? Tiana, did you read it again in the library? Yeah, I read until they caught me and kicked me out. Really made me want to write, so I was writing down on a piece of paper, and then they told me off. You were so clever. Hey, we'd have been so much better off if we didn't grow up in an environment like this. Don't say that, sis. You're already working at that age, and people around you acknowledge you. Compared to your awards received from you, and I can't do anything without you. What did you say? Never mind. Tiana smiled, hiding a dark expression. Teferi tilted her head and continued. Anyway, Tiana, do you remember what I said when we were young? Uh-huh. Why are you suddenly being like that? Do you remember it? Yeah. That you would never betray me. Yeah, and? That you'd do anything for me to be happy. Right. I will keep my words no matter what. I can't have you stay in the sewers like this forever. Sis, why are you being like that? I'll promise you one more thing. If you're really feeling sick, if you're really having a hard time, I'll do everything I can for you. I promise. Tiana looked confused, but Teferi raised her thumb and pressed it against Tiana's. Sis, are you going somewhere? I'm happiness when I'm with you. No, it's nothing. Anyway, look at what I brought. Fruits from a desert planet, right? Yes, Governor. A middle-aged man pulled back the old tent flap and stepped inside. Then a girl with a face buried in her knees jumped and started. Sis, you're back? I'm sorry, were you waiting for your family? That's just... what's his name? The Protos from Luke's trauma code. That's his silhouette. It has reused it. What is his name again? Why am I blanking on it? What's his name? Name. Gregian. Yeah, that's just Gregian's silhouette. The middle-aged man smiled benignly and apologized. The girl looked crestfallen and bowed her head. Her dried tears stains on her face glowed in the darkness. What brought you here? Do you know my sister? Of course. No one would come to see me like someone like me who can't do anything. My sister hasn't been coming home for days.
글쎄, 난 도서관에 이런 걸 끄적인 사람을
Well, I'm looking at the person who wrote this at the library. When the miniature man offered her a piece of paper, Tiana slowly raised her head. Pardon?
재미있는
You've written something interesting. How to make a desert planet green. Although it leans towards idealism, and much discussion was required on the method of implementation, it's innovative. We find a suitable energy source will be able to save many people. You wrote this down because you want to do that too, right? You came to find me, not my sister? That's right. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm the governor of the Empire's solar sector, B1224. Ah. I went laugh holloway when Tiana's jaw dropped. Governor? Now, calm down. I've dealt with lots of documents. I'm only here because I was curious who made such a fun theory. How? Well, let's just say I have a bad habit of sponsoring idiots who like to daydream. Sponsor? First, should we talk in my house? If you don't have any plans, that is. For a moment, Tiana looked around the old tent. It was a space of memories with her sister. But the man standing with his back to the light was filling her view, like a passageway to a different future. Resignation colored Tiana's face. I'll go. The past is a moment to be buried for now. This is the memories of your sister. Yes, it looks like it. Good thing everyone was up to the Empire back then. Tiana's supporter was a good man. Did you send that, Governor? Well, I wanted to join the Empire at the price of taking care of my sister. Someone had viewed my abilities in a favorable light. But how did she turn out like this? When such a nice man helping her. Rose began to move again, as though replying to her words. Looks like they're going to show you now. Looks like you're about to say something serious. Do you find it uncomfortable living here? It's about time, since a few years have passed since you came here. No, Governor. Thanks to you, I'm living a life to the utmost. There were days I would stack knowledge, research, and reach for the stars. I thought I could reach my dream of saving people. However, Tiana bit her lower lip. I want to ask you why you took me in. I had the opportunity to access the Empire's network. I confirmed records of you receiving some sort of order from the higher-ups of the Empire the day you met me. Don't get me wrong. I'm nothing if not grateful to you. But it did make me think. Then maybe I can only enjoy everything I'm currently enjoying, because someone's watching out for me. Governor, please be honest with me. You appeared a few days after my sister disappeared. This can't be some simple coincidence. In that case, what will you do if this isn't a coincidence? I don't know what price my sister paid, but it can't be anything light if it made you act. I can't sit by and watch my sister go through trouble for me. I have to make her stop at all costs. How? There are many secrets that must not be revealed in the Empire. If I ever set foot inside that, the Empire won't let you or your sister go easily. And I should make one thing clear. I have met your sister. Tavera is there because she wanted to. Because she wanted you to be happy. But still, my sister. Tiana jumped from her seat. I'll do anything I can. If the Emperor acknowledges the results of my research, my voice ascends to a position where it reaches the higher-ups of the Empire, no one will be able to ignore me. Do as you wish. But, are you resting properly? I'm sure that you're aware. But the research you're conducting doesn't easily yield results. I'm going to save my sister. I've been helped all my life. No. As long as chaos exists, it's impossible to renovate a planet with normal energy resources. But despite what I do. But if I don't, my sister will... I have to do something. I'm not incapable. I'm not the kind of kid who needs my sister to help her all her life. Why won't it work? If I can't do it, no one can help my sister. I won't give up. I will make it work. I heard an amazing researcher. I heard he was an amazing researcher, but this is beyond my imagination. Looks like you didn't do anything other than research. The market is in disaster too, but this is another level. Is this where the Ink Eater lives? Who are you guys?
아, 소개가 늦어.
Oh, I've already introduced myself. I am T.
흥미로운 연구를 하는
아,
사람이 있다고.
I heard about someone conducting some interesting research.
제가 이런 말을 하는 게
I don't say this very much, but would she really be useful?
이거야 원.
Well, she looks more like a corpse. That is precisely why I came to help her. Help? I just can't. No matter where I look, I can't find an energy source to resist chaos. No, there's one place you have yet to look. The man offers Tiana a hand, and the hologram of a planet rises above it.
여긴 베른이란 행성이다.
It is a planet called Vern. It's where the eternal flame lays dormant. The eternal flame? But that planet was contaminated long ago. No one knows what will happen if you make a mistake.
하지만
What if you can save numerous lives in return?
사람을
Pardon?
이건 옳은 일을 하는
You'll
거야.
be doing something right.
다수를
It's like
지키기 위해
sacrifice the minority to save the majority.
하는 거지.
Okay, Judas. Something right.
제국 상부에서 일하는
I heard you're doing this to get yourselves out of the grasp of the superiors at the Empire.
언니를 위해
Don't you need results for your research, if not for your sister? Still, something like this.
자네만이 할 수 있는 일.
It's something only you can do.
자네가
Even that sister you're so proud of can't do anything like this.
지금도 수많은
Even
사람이
now,
고통받고
numerous people are in pain.
자네가 아니면
People no one
아무도 구할 수
can
없는
save,
인간들.
except you.
나도 내키진 않아.
I don't like it too much myself. Why don't we consider on behalf of those people? An odd light flashes under the man's mask. With unfocused eyes, Tiana takes the documents the man offers. The dolls kept moving after that. Even after the moment, Tiana blooms the eternal flame at the word tree in the very heart of Vern Forest. It was the birth of Vern's new chaos, burning life. So the jerk Fang was involved all along. I think that's why she turned strange. Watch the movements of the dolls. Read a quietly point at the Tiana doll. This person, right as tied to the blazing flame inside that huge tree. I suppose she's lived a burning life and got devoured in the process herself. If she was pushed to the edge like that, she wouldn't have been able to resist either. Tiana laughed dejectedly, and dragged her hand across her face. That idiot. I was fine. I was fine since you were happy. Why would you do something that I didn't even ask for? I guess she wasn't happy. What? I'm saying this because it looks like she acted that way because you left without a word. Ridiculous. Did a huge chaos form because these sisters just needed to talk more? I didn't want to hear you mocking me in a situation like this. I'm only saying it because it's true. Nah, there's no need to make a fight. So, it's easy to solve it. Insert her hair back and raise your head. Your gaze lingering on the word tree at the heart of Vern. Let's go. I'll help you make up with her. 9. You helped me so far, so I'll help you too. You're acting so cool now? I have to take the egg of the deity. Yeah, sure. The chaos continues. Another one? This is so many. What was it? This one had 1, 2. This one had 1, 2. Yeah, only 2. But this one already has a third coming up. They put a lot in this one. The captain presses deeper to survive and to save everyone. Continue to advance. The more we pressed into the forest, the higher the contamination levels became. We were almost at our destination. Ahead, Rena was staggered. It looked like she had reached her limit. It was from the continuous battles from Spites up to here without being able to rest. Let's rest. Don't be ridiculous. You're the one in the worst condition, Captain. I couldn't deny it. As we approached the heart of chaos, I could feel myself rapidly deteriorating. Just I could feel it in my bones that it would soon mutate. There's no time to rest. In fact, we should try to break through even faster. What the Protos says makes sense. We don't know what's waiting for us inside. Advancing blindly without considering our current condition is practically a suicide mission. Well, 9 spoke. The fairy was staring at Rita. Doubt swept across Rita's face at the end of her gaze. Why? No, I'm definitely sure. Ivy too. I can feel it, no matter how hard I try. Never mind. Anyway, Captain, can you make me a promise? A promise? No matter what happens, please take Rita until the end. No matter what happens. What do you mean? Well, I can't tell you for sure, but I think something good will happen if you do. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, we're short on time, so we should advance. And before she could finish speaking, a ground splitting vibration rumbled beneath our feet. What's this? Chaos energy reaction ahead. Oh my, this is almost double the figure compared to before. My heart raced. I could feel some sort of energy rising through the veins in my entire body. It felt as though countless insects were crawling inside of me. I could feel the mutation was close at hand. The surroundings, and its influence revealed itself. Intense chaos energy spread throughout the bushes. Black energy that burst from chaos interior descended like a curtain, converting multiple chaos energy reactions nearby. The figures are immensely high. We should retreat for now. Wait, if we do, the captain. I'm okay. I'm not. Please look after yourself. Please. I close my mouth, there were no sobs. We can't retreat anyway. We can't return without the Protos. We're defeated one by one, and then we'll be annihilated. We have no choice but to keep advancing. Oh, actually having a chaos. But before I do that, that training wasn't to run away. Every position matters in a fierce battle. Everyone guards their own feet. Their own front. Commander, please focus on driving. Next time there's a vehicle, I'm not letting you touch the wheel. Wait, they have a car? This is the best I can do. You try it. Enemies are popping up everywhere. Just be grateful we haven't crashed. Daisy, what's our position? We're moving ahead to the area of the fused monsters. Since the Tianas have been changed drastically, their numbers suddenly exploded. Everyone, calm down, calm down. Captain's having a harder time than we are. I agree with that, but... Whoa! Spotting the wind suddenly appearing right in front of her, Barrow jerked the wheel sharply. Ah? Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! I was going to scream too, but seeing the commander like that actually calmed me down. Being around them makes me feel like I'm an idiot too. Anyway, what's going on around here? We were securing the perimeter so Captain could enter the burning life. What about Wolf Platoon? We were carrying out a similar mission. Everyone, it doesn't seem like the time to be chatting. The agents' expressions hardened as they saw plant-like monsters swarming from all directions. Retreating would be the right call, under normal circumstances. Something like it isn't that kind of situation. If you fall back, these things will go straight for the captain. I've never retreated and left Karmic behind. We didn't go through all the training to run away. I knew you'd say that. Ray nodded with a smile. Let's buy as much time as we can. We need help. Agents of the SS Nightmare. This isn't the first time we fought back to back, is it? You haven't gotten rusty, have you? Let's put that to the test. Power surges through their weapons. The playful atmosphere from moments ago evaporates, leaving everyone's faces deadly serious. All units, prepare for battle. With a thunderous roar, a barrage of fire poured toward the forces of chaos. I like we're getting to see what they're going on in the background while we're advancing. It's so fucking... I'm trying to plus like... The captain advances into the abyss, and the companions guard their back. What awaits at the end of the abyss? We got a example team. Oh, they turned off save data again. Oh, because we're using story team, I see. Toward the abyss. I expect there to be a fierce battle. Prepare yourselves. I can feel even stronger chaos energy ahead. How will you feel? Do you mean detect? There's a high possibility they won't be able to receive communication support from the SS Nightmare too. Good luck. 9. Make sure to come back safely. I've encountered worse. Let's go. We're short on time. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight. Easiest way to do it.
준비는 끝났다. 이건 좀 아플 거다.
Oh,
서두르도록 버틸 수
뭐.
있다면 버텨봐라.
맛좀
뀨.
보길 바라겠습니다.
wait a sec.
뭘
What happened in
보고
this circumstance? That's... What happens if I have the convert all cards? Alright. There are people here too. We agreed to meet here. Us? We've never met before. Hey, help me. It's dangerous. But we need to understand the situation first. If something goes wrong, we'll take responsibility. Protos, lead the search. What are you talking about? I'm the real one. I can't breathe. The Dark Side member spoke quickly and distinctly, yet the context of his words felt strangely attached. That pattern resembles monsters that imitate their opponents. It was the same type. They might try to copy our appearance. Take on what we need, then leave. The gold corpse was covered in unknown black substances. The Dark Sword, rather, the duplicate, tried to imitate the party's man who was speaking. Sorry, I almost said something pathetic. I really have to protect the captain this time. Should I shoot? Of course she's mad because that's what she said. But the we kept talking. The group searched the Dark Star's corpse and found something useful. Okay. So you found something useful. Let's move. The group left the place with thinking about the strange incident they had just experienced.
준비는 끝났다. 이건
Cap.
좀 아플 거다.
대기 중.
서두르도록 한 번에
Kill? Yes. Thank you. Rude.
준비는 끝났다. 이건 좀 아플 거다.
Sure.
전술 기동.
Why not?
이 정도면 문제 없습니다. 전 이런 것도 할 수 있음. 걱정 마시. 창조의 힘이여.
Oh. Another chump. About to die.
서두르도록
Just do a few, do this,
아플 거다.
이 정도면 되겠지?
and return.
준비는 끝났다. 이건 좀 아플
Gives me a huge problem.
준비됐어.
서두르도록
대기 중. 자비 따위
Shoot.
없어. 덤벼.
Discard. Keep going straight. I will show you. Remember. Does that mean it will show us memories? Any memory at all? The being approaching the group keeps repeating that it will show them a memories. Your precious memory, happy memory, desperate memory. I'm gonna need to go through and see if these are different ones. That's gonna be fun. They don't need to reveal someone's precious memory. I can't do great things for you, but you can lean on me when you're having a hard time. Now, are you going to sleep? Just a bit.
걱정하지 마라.
Don't worry. I'll wake up before the others do. Good night, 9. Ah, so it also gives it to them. Interesting. Huh. What are you doing back there? Something that happened long ago. 9 frowned and leveled her greatsword at the spirit. Whoa, calm down. Oh, we're gonna get to see all three, never mind. They don't need to reveal someone's joyful memory.
예.
Yeah,
원래는
talk
누가
normally, it's a disaster for us to reveal it in the first place.
그러니까.
So,
당장
Captain, make sure you pay me back for this.
나중에
Me? I was going to hide until the very end. If only you weren't in danger. We told you to find your way into my heart, so take responsibility for it.
책임지세요.
Because of the happy memory? Either that narcissism or something? It actually looks pretty impressive though. So I'm not even allowed to have memories like that? Never let it embarrass shriek. A desperate memory. This is probably going to be from chapter 1? If I had to guess. Then any reviewed a memory filled with someone's desperate wish.
나이트메어. 당장.
Oh, this is from earlier this season, never mind. As sniper, prepare for descent immediately. I'll go down, I'll get the captain. Vice Captain, calm down. Continuing to send in a situation like this is an act of suicide. I'll shoot if you don't prepare for descent right now. The captain's still down there. Wait, no, that is... I need to double check if that's from chapter 1 or part 1. I believe it's part 1 though. Wow, that's pretty harsh. I feel bad for that operator. I agree. If you were in my position, you wouldn't be saying that. But I shook her head in disbelief. It was the last memory. Oh, it's Rita, I see. Rita suddenly reached out toward the lumen. Rita's memory reflected through the lumen was not a record of something that had truly happened. It was something that could happen, or something that had already happened somewhere. It was a scene in which the agents fell one by one. No need to worry. There's no guarantee that those things will actually happen to us. Exactly. There's no need to panic already. Even Nine and Rita nodded. The group firmly resolved to reach the deepest point safely. The group moved on again toward the heart of burning life. How long is this one? It seems like a lot of story. Oh.
전술 기록. 빠지지 않아.
Free shot. Kill. Done. Okay, got a Bent Horizon. The card I used the least on her ever.
준비는 끝났다.
준비됐어. 이 정도면 됐겠지?
서두르도록. 한 번에 쓰러지.
There, but that's gonna be a better cycle.
이건 좀 아플 거다.
Oh, almost. Rude.
준비는 끝났다.
대기 중. 잡이 따위 없으면 문제 없습니다.
Did I say
좀 보시길 바라겠습니다.
you could increase the cost of my cards? No, I didn't.
서두르도록.
So die. One conversions, okay, take it. Just keep going, just keep going. Sunlight crawls from the leaves, sunlight clearly licks seeds, sunlight rolls across the leaves in sunlight. I thought I could finally find someone I could reason with. The fact that it doesn't attack us first does mean something. And stared at Lust's mind and was repeating strange words. There's so much backtracking in this one. It takes so long. The spirit watched the group in silence for a moment. Sunlight passes across the leaves, sunlight licks the leaves, sunlight leaves the sunlight. Soon it only returned to muttering the same coherence of words again. It only speaks one-sidedly. This isn't real communication. The group realized the meaningful interaction with the beings and scouts was impossible. Counterblade. With a lingering disappointment, the group took their leave. See, I'm gonna have to do all of them. Or enough good notes. As we approached the heart of chaos, we encountered more monsters. Nine's greatsword didn't stop swinging, and Renault's gun fired continuously. Each step was a desperate struggle, with a series of battles that tired even the elite agents. More of these things. Rude. This really is difficult.
확실히 힘들.
Not only fair and win out, but also 9 would even show her fatigue began breathing more roughly. Battles, more battles, and even more battles. It was a struggle to set one foot in front of the other. My heart. And even then I could feel the seed pulsating inside my heart. But like something was whispering inside my ears that my destruction was near. Death hovered over me. And 9 was watching the battle situation, laughed out loud and raised her great sword.
너희들 잘
You guys, listen closely.
이대로 가다가
If we keep going like this, we will never be there on time. I'm sure you're aware.
뭐?
What?
일단
It means that first we must reach the heart, or else. I'll draw the attention on to myself. You guys break through. I don't like cliches like go on without me.
걱정 마라.
Don't worry. I promise I'll say out too that I will return.
당신.
You,
걱정은
don't
적어.
worry.
말했잖아.
I told you, I've been through worse.
더한 것도 겪어봤다.
Don't make me laugh. Everyone here already knows that you're bluffing. You'll probably die if you try to buy time alone here. You'll leave no one behind.
그러면
In that case, bring them back later.
데리고 와라.
And Scoff held a greatsword high and charged through the chaos units.
나중에 보자.
See you later, fools. Nine's down. I had to jump out to stop 9, but we know we're grabbing. Also, that was the wrong profile picture right there.
이미 늦었어.
It's too late.
저 녀석은
She'll
괜찮을
repay.
거야.
We have to believe that. Renault spoke as she grit her teeth. Let's advance.
지금은 그것.
Right now, we have no other choice. The group moved forward with heavy hearts. Now I'm probably going to use Tefera. Or a blank out. As they moved deeper into chaos, breathing gradually became harder, as if the surrounding oxygen were thinning. Feeling dizzy, they sat down for a moment. Captain! As chaos grows stronger, it seems to affect the captain as well. Warnings. Sharp little things. How do they know we're in trouble? We should take them down quickly and relocate. His HP went down as well. Now's the moment, hurry. This seems suspicious, but it doesn't seem dangerous right now. Why are those Lumen gathered there? They're not gathered, they're duplicating each other. There's nothing else around them to copy. I know. The dominated Lumen were sprawled in a group will fine. The Lumens duplicated one another, mixing and distorting the memories they carried. Watching these memories made the group's own memories feel tangled and confused, as if something were trying to erase the traces of their journey so far. Transform. She doesn't need this card. If we lose focus, we'll end up on food. And I need to see if it's a different line if I choose a different person. More. Don't tell me. Your concentration is already slipping? What? I'm focused more than anyone to move forward. Should you really be saying that? This isn't really a laughing matter. Burning life. Chaos far more dangerous than anything we had faced before. We never losing a companion in such a place. The comrades beside them still carry the bright energy. With a relief at that sight, an isolated laugh escaped. Captain, this isn't the time to laugh. Tiana and Tefera bickered, yet continued checking each other's condition. Thanks to that, the group managed to rest for a short while. Captain, let's move. After regrouping, the group quickly left the dim place. It's difficult to breathe. As we enter the deeper, the chaos energy flowing inside my body reacts more severely. Now it's difficult to even keep my footing. I need to help move. I need help to move. Here. Then we arrived at the suspicious area in the very heart of burning life. It feels ominous here. The whole vicinity is like that. There's visibly suspicious looking pit over there too. Tefera spoke as she was pointing to a deep hole on one side of this place. Looks like the heart leads into here. We're almost there. There's a monster. No, it's these guys. Before we finish speaking, monsters flocked from all directions. Come on, at least let me finish talking. The sheer number of them. Where are they coming from? It's a large-scale chaos that devoured mortal planets. Anything can happen. Winona narrowed her eyes at the leisurely description. I wasn't asking for an explanation. So many of them. More damage taken? Vice Captain, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I never thought we'd hit it off. Captain, do you remember what I said before? Typhera's gaze lingered momentarily on Rita. You must take her until the end. No matter what. No matter what, do you understand? What? Hey, will you move this person? Understood. And Captain, I'm sorry. Winnow smiled sadly. I know we heard if I do something like this, but at least let me take responsibility. Responsibility? What happens to you? What do you mean? Before I could answer, diverse quantum seeds enveloped Rita and me, and those above our heads into like a rock on a catapult. And Rita and I flew through the sky, beyond the countless monsters. We flew over the area and fell into a hole that led deep into the abyss. Bruno, Typhera! Last thing I saw were the newest monsters rushing on Bruno and Typhera. It's definitely more tense than others. My knees felt like jelly. It was difficult to even stand. But I was sure that it wasn't due to fatigue. No one was there. Out of all my comments we pushed through, Rita and I were the only two that were left. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm... Before I could continue, excruciating pain found my body again. My heart throbbed crazily. Cold sweat drenched my entire body. I leaned against the wall in terrible pain, and rubbed my forehead without even realizing it. You don't look okay. On the verge of tears, Rita cupped my face in her hands. You look very sick. I'm in pain, but I'm okay. I tried my best to smile at her. Rita opened my fingers on my forehead and to form a V and continued. This is proof. Rita suddenly laughed. What's that? Martha, you're fine, no matter how much pain you're in. I think you just made that up. You're saying random things to reassure me, right? You got me. You're really strong. You'd be concerned about others even when you're here. I think that's just what I'm like. Rita answered and stood up. Although it was difficult to move. Although I no longer had my agents to protect me. I couldn't back out now that we were here. Let's go, Rita. We're almost there. The nightmares aren't going. I need to get fans. Oh.
임무 완료. 결과는 마음에 드나?
We left. Even in the depths and darkest despair, a light remains. Although I thought we fell deep into the underground, my new environment unfolded before my eyes once I advanced. The ground flips and I see an ominous sky, and in the deepest part, I see the burning flame. It is the eternal flame that I saw in Tiana's memories. And I felt no humanity from the eyes of Tiana standing before, only tranquility close to lunacy. As though something was substituting her character. A huge beast with a gold mane lay docilely next to her, like a pet. A very creature that killed Spite's deity. Oh, she's corrupted. I was waiting for you, Protos. Rita, get behind me. I drew my self-defense pistol, so he does have a gun. It's a composer weapon provided to Protos. Although I don't know how effective it is. Effective it will be against a monster like that. Don't tell me you're trying to fight that. This is the monster that killed the deity that protected the whole planet. It is the being that represents Chaos's will.
대행자죠.
She is full Chaos Cult bros. Without answering, I aim my gun.
타협하지 않으시네요.
You won't negotiate, even in the bottom of
저의
despair.
밑밭 역시
Indeed. I understand why they'd covet you.
믿을만해요.
They?
방황하던
The great being that showed me the way when I was roaming.
당신에게
They had such an interest in you that it was strange.
다른 사람들을
That's why I excluded everyone else and made only you come here.
당신만 여기
Leaving Rita and I alone on the way here was planned. When Tiana spoke, the flame beyond the space wavered greatly. Although it was a burning flame, I could feel something sinister being endlessly sucked into it.
여기까지 오늘
Good job coming all the way here, Protos.
이제
It's time for us to become one.
때가 될 차례예요.
With that, the golden maned beast stands up. Ow. I can feel nothing from my entire body. The beast's roar was only a foot away. Death whispered in my ears that I did well, but this is my fate. Reading my fading line of vision, I see Rita coming forward with gritted teeth. No,
이 사람한테
don't you lay another finger on this
더
person.
이상 손대지 마.
Her entire body is trembling. It is evident that she is breathless with terror. Even then, she doesn't step back. She looks at the powerful beast in the eyes. It does not cower even when trembling. That's admirable. Amazing.
그러면
Whatever I say, I'm still going to act against the Protos.
싸울 거야.
I'll fight you.
어떻게
How?
실례지만
I'm sorry, but I let you live not because you're valuable,
당신 그분
only because they told me to leave you alone.
비키세요.
Move aside. I'll let you live.
난
I'm not going to run.
너처럼
I won't compromise like you do. Tiana's face hardened.
지금
What did you just say?
너
You ran.
수단에 잡아.
The method devoured you, and you forgot what you wanted to do in the first place. You harmed your sister with your own hands. You feel nothing at all. For a moment, humanity returned to Tiana's eyes. I mean, it's different. That sacrifice is necessary. I was trying to save more people instead of her.
그게 맨 처음 네가
Is that what you originally wanted?
나는
I don't remember who I am. I can't remember what I was originally going to do.
그래도
Still, I can't forget what I want to do right now.
너처럼
Because I don't want to become like you.
난
I'm going to help the one who
날
helped me.
그러니
So go on, if you want to.
죽어도
I'll die as myself at least.
난 너랑은
I'm different from you. Where did Ivy go? Tiana's eyes shook, and the confusion that momentarily resided within them was soon replaced by vast rage.
아무런 힘도 없으면서
You think you're all that?
뭘 잘났다.
When you're completely powerless? As if answering Tiana's rage, the golden maid howled. With what mouth? And a cold smile slipped in between. Oh, there's Ivy.
멍청이.
Idiot.
하인이라는
If you're a servant, you should have listened to your master.
하는 말이
Ivy? Ivy was standing next to Rita as though she had been there all along. I was wondering what she meant and how Ivy had been standing there. Right in the situation, I wondered. Meanwhile, the golden maiden's paw smashed down at Rita. Transformation time. And bright light burst in all directions. The nightmare is ongoing. We're about to solo this thing, isn't she? Golden Mane. We're now fully awakened as an avatar of a higher power. Takes the cat in his hand. Then everyone comes together. Okay.
퍼스트랑 함께
Golden Mane. Once the light that covered my vision faded, the first thing I saw was... They really do love this. Everyone. Nine to Farah and even Noah. Everyone had appeared here.
대체
What's going on?
여긴
Where am I? It's too eerie to be heaven.
본인이 죽으면 당연히
Forget that shameless arrogance of thinking you'll obviously go to heaven when you die.
역시
I knew this would happen.
줄 알았습니다.
Tavera raised her fists and cheered. Her gaze rested on Rita, who looked confused.
처음 볼 때부터
I knew she wasn't an ordinary girl when I first saw her,
역시 신과 관련된 존재였습니다.
but she really was related to a deity. Looks like she awakened her unique powers.
극한의 상황에
I believe that she would once use to extremes.
신과 관련이
She is related to a deity? Oh, I guess she's a fragment of a deity. Tara's excited voice sank. It was like she did something she shouldn't have. Would you forget what I just said? It's one of the top classified secrets in the Empire.
원래 말하면
I'm not supposed to talk about it. Winona stared at Tefera with pity as her eyes darted about. But as Tefera said, Rita definitely seemed different from before. Okay, definitely gonna save this. Use it for something. But as I said, really definitely seemed different from before. Looks like you awakened smoothly. Awakened? This is my role. To return to the past from the future and help my master's awakening. What do you mean? It's okay if you don't understand right now. You'll know everything eventually. But if I were to put it simply, our master's unique power is to allow a being like me, who should be in the future, exist in the present. You already said that. Iris' eyes swept the surroundings. Also, to allow people who should be in the past to exist here. Things like that. Whoa! Commander, drive forward ahead. I'll take a bit here. Along with a loud noise, Rico appeared with a wolf platoon and drove straight into the center of the room. Where are we? Commander, I told you we shouldn't enter things at random. Oh, Captain, no, here you are. What's happening? Although I'm in bad shape, laughter managed to seep out of my mouth. How did you find us? I don't know. A dimensional crevice that looked like something I had to enter appeared before my eyes, and so I did. Looks like there's someone I should catch, so I came to the right place. Barrow stared at Golden Mane, who was growling ever fiercely. I don't know the details, but I agree that we have an enemy ahead of us. How could this happen? It means there's a reason your master told you not to touch her, and you have to pay the price for stupidly disobeying. I amply agree that she has to pay a price. Everyone prepared for battle. Tiana, remember what I promised to do when you're having a hard time? Wait for me, I'll free you soon. Captain, orders. Time to fight. Boop. Boop. Done. Okay, that's the end of that.
준비는 끝쳤다. 실력 좀 볼까?
걱정 마십시오. 전 이런 것도 할 수 있습니다.
서두르도록 더 정확하게. 이건 좀 거다. 준비는 끝났다.
Alright.
창조의 힘이여!
I forgot those are free AP. Oh! Almost killed in one shot. Oh, I could kill that turn. Wait, no, it's a phase 2, never mind. Oh. Phase 2 time? Yeah. You don't have to use the egg of the deity. Sis. Faint. Tiana. Phase 2, it gets wings. Scene change. He's got a planet now. In a second, Sokka. Be careful, the enemy isn't down yet. This is what we're doing just now. The Rampage is without reason. We have to defeat it. Captain, take command. Mission battle again. Chrono Archon. Dual creation. Fighting spirit. Quantum seed. Oh wait, right. I forgot. Whoops. One. Oh. Two.
걱정 마십시오.
It's not gonna kill.
이 정도면 문제 없습니다. 창조의
Ah, that will work.
걱정 마십시오.
Let's lose radio again. Oh yeah, I'll do that.
자, 아이들아. 이 정도면 문제 없을
Just a little bit more damage.
거시길 바라겠습니다.
Counter blade. Finish off with 9. Finish off with who we started with. Sis? Where? Tiana, are you alright? You're not hurt? Watch out. I'm fine. No matter how much it hurts, I'll be fine. Oh, that's sacred.
사격 개시!
Boom.
언니가
I told you.
찾으러 온
I'll do anything to find you.
여기까지 와서도 아직 저 정도가 조심해.
It's for listen, watch out. T-pose on the enemy.
이렇게 하는 거 맞지? 그러므로 이 힘을
Therefore, this record of hope
다르게
will be rewritten differently. There goes the beast. Flames dance in all directions, and the tongue of a greedy fire surrounded Golden Mane. With a final cry, it swept up in carmine flames and vanishes. Golden Mane wasn't the only one that the flames devoured. Due to residue in energy, the flames spread to Tiana. And two people moved as soon as they saw it. Both Nine and I ran forward to cover Tiana, who was already engulfed in flames. Although fierce pain hit me. It looks like it's safe. Tiana is safe. I sighed in relief after confirming her condition. Like her humanity had returned, the chaos energy was exhausted. For some reason returned to Tiana's eyes. Why? Why did you save me? Don't cause planetary level disasters out of emotions between sisters, you fools. Nine sighed. Saving people from suffering from their environments. I empathize with you. Although you did terrible results, I don't want to deny your intentions. I learned from this from a certain idiot. Nine was glancing at me. I laughed at realizing it. Oh, I just saved you. If you're going to make me say something embarrassing, at least help. You damn fool. When Nine blushed and grumbled. Wait, this is... Just the entire air began to vibrate as though it was about to collapse. Well, that's not good. Goodbye, reunion. The captain finally calls Rudy's name. A name that will never be forgotten again. 10. Captain! Can you hear us? We confirmed the exhaustion of the chaos energy. I can hear you. What's going on?
핵심 동료관을 잃은 카오스 일대가 통째로 붕괴하고 있어.
The whole chaos area has lost its core energy source is collapsing altogether. We have to get out of there immediately. Now, did you hear all that? There's no time to lose. We have to leave. It's collapsing too fast. We will make it swept up. We have to do everything we can. Captain, what are you doing? I heard Barry talking, but I don't know how to answer. Rita? Rita's body is slowly fading. Captain. This feels strange. Rita laughed an awkward laugh. I'm not sure, but it feels like I shouldn't be here. It's like I'm being dragged somewhere. Is he telling me to come? Awakening powers only permitted for deities. As a human means you have to pay a fitting price. My master can't stay in the material world as a price for handling the power of time and space. She has to stay in her with time and space with me in the future. Something flashes through my mind. Rita, alone in my dream, in that infinite, endless black space. Not knowing how much time had passed, unable to tell the past and future, barely managing to hold on to her sanity.
걱정 마.
Don't worry, I can be with my master. That's what she says, Captain. You won't have to worry too much. It's just, the next time we meet, say hi. I'm sure we'll meet again.
다시 만날 일이 있을 테니까. 내 이름
Manny, you gave it to me.
끝까지.
I never forget it, no matter what, until the end.
다음에 만나면
The next time we meet, you have to call it,
알겠지?
okay? I know that I failed to keep this promise.
내 이름도 모르는 거 보니까
It's somewhat annoying that you don't even know my name.
오기 생겨서.
It's into my pride. I'm not telling you.
나랑
You promised. The next time we meet, do you know? I don't remember who the child is, let alone read his name. I already know the result. I promise. Rita smiled innocently.
그러면
Alright, let me see.
다들 바깥.
Last but not least, I can send you all off outside. All. Rita's body sparkles brightly. The thicker she sparkles, the fainter her body becomes.
장.
Captain, so.
그러면
Before she faded away, I think I saw tears on Rita's face. As though she has an intuition of how we cross paths next time.
다음에
See you next time. With those words, a flash of light swept through everyone's field of visions.
무슨 말?
Say something, why don't you?
하지?
You cried in the end, right?
안 울었어.
I didn't. I definitely saw you cry.
안 울었어.
I didn't. Replied sulkily from the other end of the video. It was obvious she never imagined that she would meet up like this after parting like that. Next to her, I could see Ivy desperately trying not to burst out into laughter. Just because you're trapped in an emerald fissure doesn't mean we're unable to communicate.
이렇게 가끔
It's also to radio those in the material world from time to time.
물론 언제나
Of course, we can always expect connect to the SS Hammer at the right time. But this time, signals fortunately reached you. She was relaying the researchers of the SS Hammer, shoved signals into the rift of time and space. Part of multiple nights working overtime and an almost infinite supply of caffeine. Coffee is effective. Anyway, seeing my master so emotionally serious. I don't know before, but Ivy seems to have a nastier habit than I thought. Rita. Yeah? Come visit us sometime. There's no need to worry. I shall never forget my name now. That's a nice ending. It does feel a bit odd how it went from, oh, she died, oh, she's okay. I feel like there'd been a scene between those two, it would have been better. But it doesn't feel like there's something missing between her fading into golden particles and then showing up saying, hey, I'm good. Yeah, time for the pose. 1 temple. Just a barrel. Second temple. Didn't get anything here. Yep, just got a Cassius. Third temple? Am I getting early? No. Just please be nice to me. I like keeping my streak. That's we're up to 4th. That's a 3-9 out of 430. 440. More barrel. 450. Ow. Oh wait.
반드시 해내볼겠습니다.
Who do I not have? Oh, I haven't got Wilhelmina too now. That's who it is. That's funny. Still missing a 4-star partner. Here it is. A 5-star at least. Who's it gonna be? This is 450. 450. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wanderer. Wait, no, that's self-made. What am I doing? I'll try to clip it though. I do use her a lot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does hurt going into deep pity and not getting. But hey, I got plenty of pulls. Let's turn this off. No. This is 60, this is 80. 90. Ow. Ow. This hurts. 100. 110. 120 more pulls. And it was only 50 that time. There's 16. It's no, that was 16 pulls, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another barrel, I'll take it. 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. There we go.
돌아왔어. 우리는 몇 번이고 다시 만날 운명. 맞지?
9, 10. That was not good. That was very bad. But hey, I got her. Okay. 18 and 16k. That's not bad. But with that, take care of Protos, and until 0 turns to 1, I make sure to keep you informed of the lore and story of Chaos Zero Nightmare.